Hello, my wonderful friends. It's Friday evening, 10 o'clock, and I put my husband and the dog to bed to sleep so I can be with you. And for entertainment only, I have to mention that, but I put this crisscross advice that I put this under my video, so that will stay. And today Putin had a huge rally, and the stadium was full. But when I was looking at him as a psychic, I thought, oh, how heavy he is. He's wider than taller. So he was covered probably with some metal shields protecting him from being shot. And I thought, how interesting it will be if someone will use electromagnet and pull him, or two people will be playing with the electromagnet and he will be flying from one side to another. Just a joke, just a dream. But I have to tell you, those people who were on that rally, they were forced. In Poland, where I grew up, when I was 16, every year we had to go with the school for 1st May of parade. And there was no way you can miss that day. You can be sick and you have to pull yourself. Once I was really sick because I had that tendency to faint, so I didn't go. I was in pain, woman's problem. And so I didn't show up. And of course I was always on the first row, walking with the hula hoop and doing things. So there was 8 of us. I was in deep trouble. I went to my doctor. He didn't want to sign the papers. Eventually he did, but he said you have to go to other people because one person, he will be in trouble. That he gave me day off for that day. I had my mom signing. I went to the teacher who was preparing us for preparing for the war. I fainted on his class, so he knew I can faint. My school teacher, the one who was running the class, and one more. And I survived the pressure of being anti-socialistic. So those people, who were the full arena of those people, they were forced. They wouldn't be paid. There is always penalty. They may lose jobs, and there will be notes in their papers. No matter how much they hated to go for this, they were forced to go. So don't think that he has that many supporters. And actually it's good because people after that rally were talking with each other. They don't know each other and they were probably saying what they think. Oh, my cards. So that will be about this thing. And on last video, and lately I noticed people were always complaining that at the beginning there is no sound. I know there is no picture of me for half an hour. On last video I didn't have monetization for a while. It's not up to me. It is that bosses of this company are not, they are the ones who are responsible for this. So please wait patiently and it will come. And captures are as well the other problem with it's closed captures are not up to me. It's up to you. I'm sorry, not you. I'm saying opposite way, the boss. Okay, group 66, thank you. She is asking, may I please ask about future of Fox News. And when I closed my eyes, I saw a Pegasus. Pegasus is symbol of creativity, so I think they will be still very creative. They will be flying because it's a horse with wings. It's usually symbol for poets, but they symbol of creativity to me, and I think that's who they are. They will be very creating, and they will be still flying high, and they will have a lot of goals to let you believe in the whatever. Oh, they will be doing some partnership. I know that Murdoch is on his last legs. He married Mike Jagger's ex-wife. Oh, eventually, Mike Jagger kind of said that he was not married to her. Hall, I think her name is. So he might be using a lot of Viagra, and that might help him to go. So then the folks might be in some cooperation when he will be gone. They will be very cautious what they are doing, more cautious, but they still will be making a lot of choices. Wheel of Fortune and Seven of Wands. Okay, Mary Bengrzyn. I think I'm pronouncing your name Polish way. That's the. Could you ask your angels about April 4th? There is supposed to be nuclear missiles and lots of death. That's my brother's birthday, better not. But when I closed my eyes, I saw a cover of the book. Book is symbol of some story to be told. It's still closed. So I don't know if it will be that day, but we have to be prepared for the worst, because some stories will be, and I will see what the cards are saying. Someone will be cheating. Someone might be doing double meaning card, going to the top for the money, but cheating as well. We can't trust Putin. He already was saying that he has his hand thinking about touching the button. But he will be isolated. I don't think anyone will be on his side. Even Xi wouldn't put up with that. Cheryl, my girlfriend. Oh no, Shirley Hill, sorry. Is Putin using his private army like Modelfeld or Blackwater or Navy SEALs in Ukraine? And I know he's using the people from Chechnya and from Syria. He's paying the Chechnyans more, about 3,000 or 2,000 a month. For the Syrians, he's paying them 300, but they are extremely cruel, and that was already in the news. So it's nothing that I can use my psychic abilities about. Kate, a thermotherapy worker. How is COVID amongst all the Russian and Ukrainian soldiers? And I saw someone holding the jar, and the jar has the cover. So it's still not spreading. It's still under control. We have to be worried that eventually that might be a problem, but not yet. Symbol of health, the star. But eventually the families, not bad cards, so maybe there will be not that much in those parts of the world. I know that it's huge in China. Leticia Morel. Why is Tucker Carlson and the Republicans, why are they pro-Trump? And I saw Tsar of Russia on the throne sitting and telling them what to do. So I think he is under some control from maybe from Tsar Putin. Well, I said long time ago we should check the wife, how she is, if she is not getting some money. It's all about sharing the money, symbol of sharing money, symbol of his strength, and the dysfunctional family of GOP. So they are all kind of dysfunctional. Army one. Will there be a direct confrontation between US and Russia? And I saw like splashing water. Splashing water to me is symbol of śmigus dyngus. In Poland we have Wet Monday after Easter. Pagan, but we are celebrating this with Easter. So when we were going to bless the eggs at the church, one priest said that it's a pagan tradition. Who cares? It's a tradition for us. It is tradition. And on Wet Monday, even fire department is going around the little towns and spraying the water on people. So a lot of laugh, a lot of fun, a lot of wet ducks walking on the street. Once I was brave enough to leave the house in that day, and someone poured a water bucket on me. So no, it's not a good day for girls to go outside. But this is not bad. It's making you awake, making you angry because it's cold, and when I closed my eyes, I saw that the Wet Monday, and watch for your watch, because that time it was like I knew that I have to protect my watch because if it will be wet, it can be damaged. And it will be related to money. So money, war on money. We have to be, and I don't know if that will be the date, but somehow I thought that I will share this with you, that Polish tradition. To this day, in the morning, but just like that, it's not too much. I don't want to wash the floors, or he doesn't want to wash the floors. Money, king of money. So there will be something. We will be able to rejuvenate ourselves, and USA will be in the control. So still, positive cards for that. 2 cards from Big Arcana, the Chariot and Hanging Man. And King of Coins is very positive as well. Claudia Paivra. Will President Zelensky meet with Putin? If they will meet, I think they will meet on Zoom. But I didn't see that. So I'm not saying that I see them meeting. I don't think they will meet face to face, for sure not. And it will be very too risky for Zelensky to be around Putin. And Putin is too snobby to give Zelensky that status that he can be meeting with him. So I don't think that will be the case. I saw him like that. So I think there will be no real meeting for them. A lot of worries, a lot of insecurity for Zelensky, and Putin is afraid too. They will be working. An angel of security eventually will be watching, but it will be watching for Zelensky as well. Excuse me. So he wouldn't be meeting with Putin. And this one is interesting. A little bit different, not about politics. Linda Casey. She has visions like me. She's writing about that. And one time her vision slash feelings were incorrect. So she stopped it. What did happen to, do you think? I went through that. I'm doing this, it's 606 probably videos so far. And you remember when I was looking for, that young boy who killed his girlfriend, Petty. I saw him sitting under the tree first, being suicidal, and then I thought that he is somewhere with a man in some isolated place. And then I thought, oh, that would be great. I could, be more practical and look more for missing people. Even today I was looking. But, so I got really real spank on my nose. Keep doing what you are supposed to be doing. Don't go for missing people. That's not your department. We are not helping you, and so on. You have to figure out why you were punished. What was your attitude? Were you a little bit snobby? Were you thought that you can do everything? I don't know what I can see, and I'm always feeling extremely vulnerable. Until someone proves me that I'm correct, I never know. It is that you are going, like putting your hand in the bag and thinking, oh, I know what it is. But not always. It is always the challenge of, and very often I will say something to the other person, and then they will say yes. And I think, okay, I was correct. So I'm making another tippy toes step in that direction and thinking, well, I'm seeing this and this makes sense. Yes. So we can't be too cocky. It's not up to us. There is no manual that will come with that gift. It is a gift. We have to appreciate and we have to be open. And most of my visions and the cards are going on the same direction, but about Germany it was completely different point of view. So I did like the vision, the translation from the cards, because my feelings were very dramatic, but maybe I was wrong. And we can't feel, oh, I'm so good. No. Once in a while, we will get in the head and relax. You try it best. You are just saying what you're seeing and let it go. So, Linda, don't worry. If it is meant for you to serve people, because you have to be server to others. It's not about you. You have to feel that you are doing this for others. And when you will have that in your mind, then you will be on the right path. I said for many years in my store, people were coming, and if they spent certain amount of money, there was free reading. And I was thrilled. Because I didn't have any pressure that I'm charging for something that I feel. Now I'm charging for it, yes. But before I wanted to just do it as many readings as possible and to hear that I'm correct. And that gave me a lot of positive feelings that, okay, you can do it. You can be more brave. You can go one step further. I was not asking about YouTube channel. It was my son's idea. I will never even dream about that. Joanne Cooks. What proportion of Ukrainian immigrants will they stay there in Poland? Do they speak Polish? Will they start businesses? A lot of Ukrainians might not even speak Polish, but we understand each other. I listen to Zelensky and I understand what he is saying. I was learning Russian for many years. and I don't remember too much. But I can understand. I can understand what Putin is saying, but because I was not using my Russian is out of the window, the same is with my German. The English is kind of stuck with me because I'm here. So they are already in Poland working. A lot of those girls are working. I talk with my sister-in-law, and she was working as a caregiver. 3 weeks ago, one of her, not patients, but person that she was working with died from cancer. And now she's looking for someone to replace. No luck. Everyone prefers younger and less expensive, probably, workers from Ukraine. So it's already affecting some people not the most positive way, because she feels, okay, we are helping them, but they are taking my job. That will happen. That will happen. And a lot of those girls were coming before even, because she had girlfriends who were working the same way as she did. So she knew that will happen. My girlfriend Cheryl, if China will attack Taiwan, will Chinese people think of their own freedom, democracy, and more towards the accomplishing it? And I saw a dragon. In Chinese, dragon is a good luck for protection. I see a warrior standing on a dragon with some weapon. But I saw as well the little flying pigeon, white pigeon. That's a symbol of peace. Very confusing way of understanding that. A lot of those Chinese people grew up that way. And I heard that in Korea, people are so close-minded that they are, even when they go to a freedom place where they feel free, they can't choose even pants, because they were always programmed that someone else will make decisions for them. I believe a lot of those Chinese people will feel that the same way. If they will get out of the cave of the dark era, Angel of Swords will be helping them to stand up, but the journey will be really hard to achieve. It will be a lot of swords. So 6 of Swords is symbol hard journey, hard movement. I believe one day there will be some rebellions in China, but we don't know yet when. Cheryl, my girlfriend. What are the conversation between Xi and Putin? And I saw them talking about money, finances, money, and the war. Apparently they are talking as well about food. So what were they talking about? They both want to achieve the goals. That's their dream. Xi is thinking about making decisions because he is afraid what the consequences will be. Oh, good. So he might not be going after Taiwan eventually, because he will be afraid that he might have people standing up to him. In this era, it's so hard to keep control what you can hear, what you can see on the internet, and internet is extremely powerful. So that's the reason Putin took that away from people. Hopefully Xi is not going after Taiwan, because before I knew that they were planning to do that. Eva H. What will be the outcome of the new virus? I saw a devil, symbol of drama and destruction and horrible outcome. So that's what I'm seeing. Not as hard as the other ones, but there will be casualties, and some people will be trying to not go again, with public. They will be hiding, they will be negotiating, they would like to still stay at the back because they will be afraid. Okay. Lilia M. Was Boris Johnson influenced by Putin for the creation of Brexit? And I saw Boris like a dog on a leash and peeing on every hydrant on the road. So it looks like he might have, Lily, you might have the good feeling that what was happening with David Johnson. He changed lately, but he is afraid of losing so much power, so he loved that. Now he has a new family, and he changed. He is probably less dependent on Putin, but he was at the beginning. I bet he was. Sharon would those Putin palaces go viral in Russia and open eyes to regular Russians? And I saw a symbol of scroll. Scroll, it's in Jewish culture, that was the old way of writing books. And the book of Jewish law was called Tarach. Torah. And it was written, handwritten, and it survived over 2,000 years. It is something that was related to the law. And Putin thinks that people are not talking, people are talking. Navalny is sitting in the prison because of that. So I think people will be talking, and no matter how he would like to hide, it will not be, he wouldn't be able to hide those. Russia will know about his money, and they will judge him correctly to the spot. He will be punished for what he was doing. And now the regular remedy for the end of the video. I think I will be on time. I just hope that this wouldn't stop again. And maybe I shared that before, but I will go back. For people who have too much cholesterol, especially in the veins, that will cause the blockages. Eat the white stuff from oranges or grapefruit or honey pomelo. That white thing, it can take care of the cholesterol. So don't throw everything, just eat a little bit. I'm not saying eat like a monkey, but eat that. But make sure that you are not on the medication for controlling the cholesterol, because it can affect, it can be too much. So even eating grapefruit, it can be not advisable when you have the cholesterol medication. Okay, and now I want to pray for peace on the world, for security to those people who are in Ukraine, and the ones who left Ukraine, that they will be able to survive and be happy, and that the families will be reunited. A lot of those people, women who are in Poland, they want to be close because they want to go back to the husband, so the husband will be able to come to them. So they are staying in Poland. It's over 2 million people already in Poland. So please we have to send them a best energy that we can send to them and create the protective bubble of a Ukraine and other countries. Whenever those people are, we have to give them best energy. And a lot of people from Russia are running away as well. Those who are against Putin, they are running away. And those people deserve as much respect as the Ukrainian do. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay positive. If you want to help the Ukrainians in Poland or in Ukraine, find your local places where you can help, because we have in our banks everywhere, in the stores, there is European deli in Red Deer, so they are collecting, and the banks are collecting. Red Cross is collecting for that reason. So please donate if you can. Okay? Take care of yourself. Enjoy every minute of your life. When you have someone close to you that you love, tell them that you love them. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.